In the journey of life, there are moments when we feel the urge to share our aspirations, dreams, and plans with others. It seems natural to seek validation and encouragement from those around us. However, there is wisdom in reconsidering the impulse to disclose our deepest intentions. In the realm of Christian motivation, there exists a profound principle, the power of secrecy. This principle, rooted in biblical teachings, emphasizes the importance of discretion and discernment when it comes to sharing our goals and endeavors. The scriptures offer timeless wisdom on this matter. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus exhorts his followers to practice secrecy in their acts of righteousness, stating, "But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you." Matthew 6 verses 3-4, ESV. Here, Jesus underscores the idea that acts of virtue and devotion are most authentic and impactful when performed without seeking the recognition or approval of others. Furthermore, the book of Proverbs elucidates the value of discretion, asserting, "A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret." Proverbs 11 verse 13, NIV. This proverb highlights the destructive nature of gossip and the importance of maintaining confidentiality. By refraining from divulging our plans indiscriminately, we safeguard our ambitions from potential sabotage or misunderstanding. The wisdom of secrecy finds resonance in the lives of biblical figures. Consider the example of Joseph, whose dreams of greatness elicited jealousy and animosity from his brothers, Genesis 37 verses 5-11. Had Joseph been more circumspect in sharing his visions, he might have avoided the hostility that ensued. Similarly, Nehemiah, entrusted with the task of rebuilding the walls of Jerusalem, exercised discretion by concealing his plans until the opportune moment. Nehemiah 2 verses 11-16. Nehemiah's prudence ensured the success of his mission despite facing opposition and adversity. Beyond biblical narratives, history is replete with examples of individuals who achieved remarkable feats through the practice of secrecy. Inventors, entrepreneurs, and leaders often shielded their innovations and strategies from public scrutiny until they were ready to unveil them to the world. This deliberate approach allowed them to nurture their ideas without undue interference or premature judgment. Moreover, the concept of secrecy extends beyond concealing our plans from external sources. It also involves guarding our hearts and minds from negative influences and distractions. In the Apostle Paul's letter to the Philippians, he admonishes believers to focus their thoughts on what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. Philippians 4 verse 8. By exercising discretion in our speech and thoughts, we cultivate a fertile inner landscape conducive to spiritual growth and productivity. In the realm of personal development and goal achievement, there is merit in maintaining a degree of secrecy. Psychologists have identified the phenomenon known as social reality interference, wherein prematurely sharing our goals with others creates a false sense of accomplishment that diminishes our motivation to follow through. By keeping our aspirations private, we insulate ourselves from external pressures and distractions, allowing our intentions to germinate and flourish in the fertile soil of our imagination. Moreover, secrecy fosters a sense of self-reliance and independence. When we refrain from seeking external validation, we cultivate inner resilience and confidence in our abilities. This self-assurance empowers us to pursue our goals with unwavering determination, undeterred by the opinions or expectations of others. However, the practice of secrecy should not be misconstrued as a justification for isolation or mistrust. While discretion is prudent, Cultivating a supportive network of trusted confidants and mentors is invaluable on the journey toward realizing our aspirations. These individuals, chosen judiciously, can provide guidance, encouragement, and accountability without jeopardizing the integrity of our goals. In conclusion, the principle of secrecy, deeply rooted in Christian teachings and timeless wisdom, offers profound insights into the pursuit of personal and spiritual growth. By exercising discretion in sharing our aspirations, we honor the sanctity of our goals and protect them from potential harm. Through discernment and prudence, we navigate the delicate balance between transparency and discretion, forging a path toward fulfillment and success guided by faith and wisdom. Furthermore, the principle of secrecy resonates deeply with the concept of faith. In the Christian tradition, faith is often described as the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen, Hebrews 11 verse 1, ESV. This profound trust in God's providence encourages believers to entrust their plans and aspirations to Him, even when they remain hidden from the scrutiny of others. By cultivating a spirit of faithfulness and surrender, we acknowledge God's sovereignty over our lives and invite His guidance and blessing into our endeavors. Moreover, the practice of secrecy aligns with the principle of humility, a cornerstone of Christian virtue. In the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus teaches, "But when you pray, go into your room, close the door and pray to your Father, who is unseen. Then your Father, who sees what is done in secret, will reward you." Matthew 6 verse 6, NIV. This admonition underscores the importance of humility in our spiritual practices, urging us to eschew ostentation and seek communion with God in the quiet recesses of our hearts. In a world inundated with the relentless pursuit of fame and validation, the discipline of secrecy offers a countercultural alternative. It invites us to find fulfillment not in the applause of the masses, but in the quiet satisfaction of a life lived in alignment with our deepest values and convictions. By embracing the hiddenness of our aspirations, we liberate ourselves from the tyranny of external expectations and cultivate an inner authenticity that transcends the transient allure of public acclaim. Moreover, the principle of secrecy extends beyond the realm of personal ambition to encompass matters of spiritual warfare. In his letter to the Ephesians, the Apostle Paul exhorts believers to put on the full armor of God, including the shield of faith, which can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one, Ephesians 6 verse 16, ESV. This metaphorical imagery underscores the importance of guarding our hearts and minds against spiritual attacks by exercising discretion and discernment in our words and actions. In the journey of faith, there will inevitably be moments of doubt and uncertainty. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that the discipline of secrecy takes on renewed significance. By entrusting our hopes and aspirations to God's care, we find solace in His unfailing love and provision, knowing that He works all things together for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8 verse 28, NIV. In the quiet sanctuary of secrecy, we discover a sanctuary of grace and strength, where our deepest longings find resonance in the eternal purposes of God. In conclusion, the principle of secrecy, grounded in biblical teachings and timeless wisdom, offers profound insights into the Christian journey of faith and discipleship. By exercising discretion in sharing our aspirations and endeavors, we honor the sanctity of our relationship with God and protect the integrity of our goals. Through faithfulness and humility, we navigate the complexities of life with wisdom and discernment, trusting in God's providence and guidance every step of the way. As we embrace the hiddenness of our aspirations, we discover a deeper intimacy with God and a renewed sense of purpose that transcends the fleeting applause of the world.